Hey creatures, welcome to another installment of Free Time. Today we're looking at a game called Dirty Bomb, which is an open beta, free to play now. Presumably it's going to stay on free to play, it's got positive reviews, so maybe this can be a game I endorse. The art style looks interesting, but like also a little bit Overwatchy, so we'll see what happens. We'll see how it plays. So I'm just going to take us to our library. Oh, it was right there. There we go. Alright, here we go. So, funny story, I just probably recorded about 15 minutes of footage and, realized that the Steam hub was in the way. So, now I'm gonna have to play this game for another 15 minutes. As you can see, they had ranked there. I've already looked at the customization and it's literally just... These are your characters, these are the weapons they're going to have, which is similar to Overwatch. There's skins, again, similar to Overwatch. At the moment, it's kind of just a budget Overwatch. It's cheap, it's free. It's like Overwatch, but it's also like Call of Duty. I gave her a go. She wasn't bad. I don't know if I really liked her weapon, though. I'm tempted to give someone else a go. That's a sniper. Let's use this character, which didn't work. So it's basically, it's a lot like. It's not quite like Black Squad, but it's that sort of similar sort of Modern Warfare 2 type era, although it's probably more like Black Ops 3 in the sense that it's a little bit set in the future and obviously things are a bit different, but oh, I can deploy. I just love sitting and watching. So this guy's ability is just a turret. The Sky Hammer dude that oh, okay. That one has a... You didn't see that earlier because of my foolhardiness. The Sky Hammer dude, who was one of the other characters I could play as, I love how it takes 10 bullets to finish them off. That's a lovely concept, by the way. So Skyhammer has this ability which is basically like an airstrike, which you can do that sort of thing in Call of Duty, perhaps every once in a while, if you're playing well. In this game, that's just his ability. He can just throw a flare and, you know what, I'm just going to show it. So Q, airstrike marker, and it's basically a one-hit kill, so it's... You could argue it's probably unbalanced, but he does have to wait a minute, so it's like one free kill. And it's not going to work indoors, I hope. No, it didn't work, see? So that's... They're at least sensible with it. Indoors, it's pretty much... Whoa! Let's not sit out there. Indoors, it's pretty much useless, which I appreciate. That makes it seem less unbalanced. And that is... So, basically, your teammates, if you're lucky, you can get them back up, or they can be a liability that will inevitably get you killed. Also, you only have access to some characters that are on rotation and maybe like 3 starting characters. So it's a bit like League of Legends in the sense that only some characters are available to you at a time, which I actually think is a disadvantage. They're only offering about 20 characters, most of them with the same abilities. They're not doing themselves any favors. See, it's basically like your teammates, you can help them, but really, they're just there to basically kill you, get you killed by the enemy, who will be like, oh yeah, free kills. So, Gummy Bear's at least smart. They've got themselves behind the thing. Oh, okay, I can deploy. We have to disarm something, apparently. I'm not really sure how I was meant to get back there. So, this is... I've played this game mode so far, and honestly, it's not that interesting. It's just defend this point. The map isn't that distinct that I really feel like it's that interesting. I really think this is just a budget sort of Overwatch kind of game. It's not quite like Overwatch because it's very much like Modern Warfare 2. It's like a budget Modern Warfare 2 meets Overwatch type thing. You've got your characters, they're fairly distinct design. In terms of audio, they're actually, well, boring. The characters look okay, some of them, particularly the femmes are interesting, which I appreciate because you don't always get that in games, but yeah, it's just they're not that interesting outside of their looks. Particularly this guy is generic, really generic. We've got ourselves a nice little thing. You can't change the weapons. They have skins. Again, a bit like Overwatch. It's really, in terms of customization, it's a lot like Overwatch. I'm assuming you can buy credits and get boosts and all that. So it's sort of, there's like an intersection between Overwatch and League of Legends in how it makes its money like League of Legends, but it's got similar features in terms of characters to Overwatch. But I guess League of Legends as well. It's a really MOBA-esque game, if that's really a good term here. I don't really like having 3 characters available to me. I think that's a bit... It's a bit like Black Squad, where you only had 3 classes available to you. I don't like that. That's too restrictive. They're expecting people to basically bring everything they want in 3 characters, and I'm totally against that. It's very restrictive. The characters look interesting sometimes. I mean, she looks cool. Outside of that, it's like, yeah, cool. Alright. That's it, really. I don't know what I've just done here. Oh. Something's going on. Can I want to put that somewhere else. I thought I could, like... Get that override call to the objective. Let's, that'll be annoying for the enemies. Then what we can do is we can just set ourselves up there. They won't be expecting what's about to happen. Oh, I see what was going on. There was a, See, I guess this is something that happens. You get flanked if you don't know that... Oh! I don't know what I just did, but I've done something. I've done something right, finally. Finally. Let's just spam our clip. That's not really working for us. Okay, override call moving. That works. I don't know whether that died. Oh, Christ almighty. I love how it's just a ghost. Just like, that's it. GG. The turret. I don't know if I like the idea that the turret just disintegrates over time. I mean, not to basically bang on about Overwatch as I have been, but I guess that's the best thing to compare to. Torbjorn has the sentry turret that has an extended lifetime. It doesn't die unless it's shot or replaced by another turret. What I don't understand is why couldn't they have done that here? The turret isn't even that good. I love this. Just the floating gun. Somebody's got a cricket bat. Yeah, I don't know. When I started playing it, I was like, I could start to see why people like this game. I can sort of see why, but ultimately it just seems a bit unfulfilling. I don't want to say incomplete because it's obviously a beta, but I don't know if there's really potential in what I'm seeing yet. I mean, it seems like they've given it a go. Don't get me wrong. The developers have given it a go. They've clearly tried, which is nice. Black Squad was very different in that regard. It felt very half-assed and see, even that was disappointing. I was just like, oh my god, finally something interesting. The enemy's breakdancing. That's awesome. Next minute, stops breakdancing. Like, they had to ruin my happy moment. So even that was underwhelming. Even the characters have different health, much like Overwatch. I'm not gonna kill you because, like, your teammates are just not coming. I mean, look at this. This is entertaining. Bye. It's quite sad, really. Cool. 3 points, I guess. Defib. Let's jump down here. Oh, crying out loud. Okay. Is that a good thing? Okay, that's a good thing. See, I didn't even really bother to take the time to find out half the things. Can I defib her? Oh, that's awkward. Now, in theory, that probably should have revived her by this game's logic, but apparently defib can, kill. Just ignore my bad aim. See, that's what I mean about the turret. It's just so bad. Got an MLG, no scoper right there. Let's try, lol. That's it. Is someone talking in voice chat? That's cute. I always love a good voice chat conversation. Where are people getting this cricket bat? Are we able to customize our items? Oh, so if I press 4, I can take my time to put down the turret, but ultimately, like, there's 2 turret buttons, one's better than the other. That's confusing. The controls have been pretty well mapped, but that is actually a bit of a disappointment. It's got me. I can't shoot that person. They've just completely cut me off. Sounds like Zarya reloading. Wow, that's some great climbing. Okay, so presumably we want to defend this objective. And my turret isn't attacking them. My turret is completely dysfunctional, which is always a nice thing. Oh, there we go. See, it has to be on head level. Clearly there was some Oh wow, did you see that? The bodies just got blown apart. That was interesting. Some gore in here, which, whether you like that sort of thing or not, something interesting, I suppose. See, they're smart. They're thinking, all right, that struggling person is someone we can exploit for a free kill. I like that, and it doesn't seem as well cruel, I guess. Sort of final is just putting them down. I'm a bit of a softie. I'm a wee bit of a softie at heart. I just shot my teammate, apparently. Alright. Alright, buddy. Sorry, but you're gonna be bait. It's you and me. Is that one of ours? Oh, yeah. Okay. That sounded like a squeaker, just like screaming for ammo. Oh, we'll put the ammo down. Suppose that's a nice thing to do. Also, I think I got some boxes, which I'll show the opening of. I got this skin from one. It was kind of underwhelming. Expecting this to be similarly. I love how I just get XP for putting down an airstrike. That's... okay. Oh, that's a ammo box. Fascinating. They were literally just waiting for me. Just like, forget all the other enemies. It was just like, yep. Alright. So I'm part of the reinforcements waves of the exact same person. Okay, so that's the objective we were going to before. Oh, I don't get my airstrike back. That's good. That would be a little bit overpowered. Again, the turrets are completely incompetent. Which is really tragic. It's really actually bad. It's really letting this game down, I think, for me. Kind of just shows how unfinished it is. I mean, it's beta, sure, but like, I don't know. You did think that it would be a little bit less buggy. I think this just came up recently too. Just by the way it suddenly appeared on the Steam store. Unload on my smoke. That's that could be easily misinterpreted. That was a no-win situation. Just had freaking Desmond or whatever from Assassin's Creed just sneak up on me. That's a weird looking gun. Love waiting for a respawn. It's my favorite thing in the world. But I don't know, what else can I say? Just to reiterate, again, I'm just not really that infused. I don't feel the tension of, oh my god, are we gonna win? It's just like, oh yeah. The characters aren't that interesting. It's just, there's another 5 minutes of this, but I just don't want to do it. I'm sorry. It might get better though. I think there's potential, but at this point, I'm not likely to pick it up again. But I think it's still worth a go to see if it's your game. It might be. Let's go to the main menu. I'm trying to think of a good way to end this. Just such an underwhelming experience. Not for you. I mean, I'm wonderful. Having the time of your life. I got a gold operative. Look at this. Look at this. This is like Battlefield, the cases. Hated those things so much. Item unlocked. Okay. Okay, so the reward that I have, I can't open because I need to be level 4. I'm gonna call bullshit right there. If you give me a case, I should be able to open that case from the get-go. Wow. Wow, that was great. Oh, look, the guns change a little bit. That's interesting. I wonder if they're any better. That's, wow. I almost feel cheated out of that, better kit. Got the cricket bat, M9. That's not an M9. That is not an... They can't, even get the, guns right. That's not an M9. That looks more like an M1911. Yeah, I can't even open a case that's mine. That says it all.